Right. Hello. Good evening. Sorry I'm late. Loaded up my computer, and one of my monitors wasn't working. So I had to fix that. We're all good now. And today, we are continuing and probably completing the Stormcaller Path on the Convergence Mod in Elden Ring. So that's where we're at today. Yesterday, we made it through Parum Azula, finished Malekith, and picked up our final set of spells, which are Tornado, Stormcaller's Sublimity, and Tempest Form, which we will not be using. Was very neat effect. 40% reduction in HP is just not okay. Like, it's the same thing with the blood. The buff for the blood. It's just not good. Stormcaller's Sublimity we will try out. We can negate the reduction in we can negate the reduction in FP regen by just using the tier and the talisman for it. So we're going to be losing like basically 1 FP a second, which is not that bad, in exchange for the buffs that it gives, which, if we take a look, are pretty substantial. Weapon physical by 15%, all damage absorption by 25%, and well, that's basically all we get. So now that I look at it, it's not huge, but we do get FP back every melee swing, and yeah, we'll just be a bit tankier. Also, it's going to increase the amount of damage that our riposte deal with the Misericord, which we should check and see if we have enough stones to upgrade with now that we've wandered around for Missoula for a little bit.
Oh, no.
We do. Perfect. Plus 10. Plus 10 to staff as well. Looking good, feeling good. If we don't have this on, can we still cast Sublimity? No. But since it's a buff, we can just throw it on, cast it, and then switch it out. So probably do that like right before boss fights. We'll switch it out for something different. For now, I guess we're just going to pump Vigor, and then maybe some Mind. Try to get Vigor to about 50, and then pump Mind for a bit. But today, I think we're going to go do like Moog, Placidusax, Melania. We still have to do Fire Giant as well, so may even start off on that. Head to Mountaintops. And I think in terms of Convergence, we're probably going to do like maybe one, maybe 2 more playthroughs of it until there's like another major update. Not because I'm not enjoying it still. Quite the contrary. I'm enjoying it very much. But we 72% damage negation. That's so insane. What was I going to say? Like, the game is just incomplete. And that's not a bad thing. It's in the alpha. Also, I never actually tested this tornado spell, so let's test this out here. Let's cast Cyclone, and then Tornado. Oh, the tornado's homing, it looks like. Oh. I forgot to follow up. I'm dead. I fucking hate this boss, man. Also, oh yeah, it's sparkly eyes? A boss with sparkly eyes? That would have been so many runes. No. I'm so sad. If you're unfamiliar, every enemy in the game has it's like a 0.05% chance of spawning with sparkly eyes. And it gives you 6 times the normal amount of runes you would get whenever you were to kill them. I've legitimately never seen a boss with those before. So sad. Oh, I see. Well, that's not great. Also not great. Get him off my dick for a second. Or just fucking kill him. Right, we have Giga Riposte damage. Forgot about that. Probably grab my souls. I don't know how they wound up all the way over here. Okay. We don't have to kill enemies like those, but fuck those guys. I hate them. Alright, off to Fire Giant. I do like that's a permanent buff, too. Fire Giant Phase 1 is going to be a bit obnoxious, though, because we can't get ripostes on him. So, we're going to be staggering him and then just R1ing his foot, I guess? Not great. Oh, blasted. Phase 2. Oh, blasted by something. Oh. That's less damage than I was hoping it would be. Use the riposte to iframe the explosions from the balls. Check. Except that one decided not to blow up for a second. There we go, dude. You should do it. Bada bing. Bada boom. That riposte. That's pretty good. Felt extremely tanky. We did get clipped by a few attacks and did not seem to matter in the slightest. Okay. Old Sword of the Cyclops, still chilling there. Thank you for your service. It's a very good single target weapon for the Felt Flame Path. There we go, 50, and then we can grab some more Mind. Endurance, something. Probably Mind, to be honest. I need to see what tier of enemy that I'm missing the Keystone for. So I'm missing 2 of them. Oh, it's, yeah, Millennium Mode, Fortisax, Placidusax. It's not... Okay, so we got... Godric's, we got Morgoth's, and we got... I guess Godric and Renala are the same one. There's another one that's on the same as Radahn's. You might actually say on the item itself. Yeah, it was Rykard. Yeah, Radahn, Estelle, and Rykard. Malekith, Godric, Renala, or Regal Ancestor. So yeah. Oh no, wait. Did we not kill Morgoth? I didn't kill Morgoth. What was I doing? What did I stop to do before I went to kill Morgoth? We're missing something here. I would have said with certainty that I did, considering how much I cleared of the capital. Oh. Nice. He staggered so far away, there's no shot I get that riposte, bro. Bro. He's just staggering when he's got defenses up. It's so toxic. Oh, come on. Right under my feet as I was going to refresh Cyclone. The Cyclone doesn't even refresh. I'm so dumb. Alright. Actually get a riposte now. Gungy damage. Tornado. Just finish my Storm Strike. But I have like no fucking mind. Well, I have no FP because of the stupid buff, but it does make me feel pretty fucking invincible. I should have sold my my runes whenever I went to go see Hugh. I have to sit here and pop them all. Just sold them. Okay. Hello, Melina.
Allow me, you are unable
Give us a
to
sacred
discern
tear.
the husk the only way and become my purpose, so I'd like to the flame then and guide.
Thank you, Dad.
Shall I to let my share them with me? Your thought.
Woo! 2 whole points of mine, baby. Let's get it. A little overboard. Okay. 3 whole points of mind. Let's go. Okay. So that's Fire Giant, Morgott. Let's go do... We'll do Moog first. Moog is very staggerable. So Snowfields. We could also go to like 4 Belfries if I had another imbued sword key. Go to Nokron and take the portal there. But this will suffice just fine. Okay. Yeah, Tornado's breaking the stagger very early. I thought I died for a second there. Because I heard the enemy die. Gotcha, bitch. What are you doing over there? Just... There you go. Okay. We can grab this physic for when we want to come back to Ordina. That's why I killed this one. More mind? Yes. We'll get there eventually, where we can cast all 3 things back to back. I guess 4. But if we can, like, buff when we land, and then suffocate, cyclone, tornado. Send it. I suppose there's the Grace at Ordina. We could just go get that. Probably the smarter play. There you are. We're off to... Looks like... We're here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. So I just recently had to go through Mogwin to finish a randomizer run, which is something I'll probably pick up doing again, is do like a couple of cool, like, couple of randomizers once we finish up doing Convergence stuff. Maybe do like a use what you get or something like that. Probably won't randomize the bell bearings if I do that. This is not exactly where I need to be. Clear that off. Where art thou? Sanguini, Sanguini. There you are. Just can't do anything. That was fantastic. He could do nothing but stand there and get chain staggered. You love to see it. That is kind of the shtick of this build, though. It's like, what do I do? You do posture damage. Oh my god. What is my purpose? You break boys. Shit. I have forgotten where the portal is to Mogwin. Over here? Down this little ledge? No, this doesn't look right. Or does it? It does not. Also, something really cool about randomizers. The coding for these things is set to be able to be broken if you hit them, because the large enemies that can break them are randomized and are no longer guaranteed to do so. So if you want to, you can just bonk the statue in your rando run, and it will pop right open. I see the spot. Yeah, it's right over here. Yeah. Excuse me. Throwing rings of light at me. What a legend. I'll probably wind up getting some more points in Instant Faith at some point, so I can cast this without having to switch talismans around, but for now, really big chilling with this. Well, it's certainly entertaining. I don't know if it's good, but it's entertaining. Certainly no Wave of Gold insane rune farm, but amusing. But yeah, I had to come to Mogwin to complete a randomizer because the last great rune I needed was sitting on the golden seed here, which was obnoxious. It's the same run from yesterday. Yeah, this golden seed right here. The same run yesterday that I had to deal with crashing every time I got to Dragon Lord Melania. And then every time it would kick me back to the Grace instead of just spawning me outside. It's so toxic. What's the same? Right from me. That is the wrong way. There's not really anything I'm interested in getting while I'm down here. There's some money. Pretty much it. It's useful. Ooh, jeez. Oh god. Torrent, don't you die on me, you stupid horse. Alright, Walnir Jr., fucking chill. I'm busy. Fuck off. Don't you dare laser beam me to death. Jesus. What a couple of assholes. I've never really had issues running through those woods recently. How much money is this? 25k? Slightly short of leveling. Or mind. I'll take the points that I get from Moog, and we'll use those to upgrade into Faith. And that's what we'll do. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Definitely not worth it. I mean, I suppose I could craft bleed grease, but... eh. The Sanguine Noble set, not something I'm particularly after. I'm waiting for it, dude. I'm waiting for these Reduvius to go sailing past me, you know? Running in my little very narrow zigzag and everything. Okay, we already have all of our weapons maxed out, so I don't need to grab the somber, ancient somber stone over there. Alright, game plan for Moog. Suffocate, Cyclone, Tornado. Stab with dagger whenever he falls over. Grab the stagger with my dagger. Alright, big boy. Oh, didn't have time to blast there. chunkier riposte. I do not have bleeding immunity. I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with the deal. We can't be staggered out of me heal. Unfortunate. You should stagger immediately here, yeah. Whoa. Nice reach, bro. I should pick up the Assassin's Daggers. Right into that. It's bad, man. Oh, he's gonna get... No, he won't. Oh, he got staggered out of the air, bruh. Thought I could use some iframes on the ground for that, but I could not. How did that hit me from so far away? Hey, Az. The stream almost didn't fire today. Am I too late? Nope, not. Nailed it. Easy, no problem. I turned my computer on and one of my monitors wasn't working, so I was like, what do? But I got it fixed, obviously, because I'm here. And not still trying to figure out what's wrong with my monitor. Okay, so we can't... Oh, no. Sit down and level up. There we go. Rest of the mind. Okay. Now we don't have to switch out. Oh, I had fucking Taker's cameo on that whole time? Bruh. Probably would have killed him in one less stagger if I had the correct talisman on. Say that. Alright, so let's move down. Head to Ordina. Go beat up Melania. I shouldn't bother buffing here. We're going to be going into the Ever Jail. Oh, it apparently stays through the transition into Ever Jails. Good to know. Run! You assassin, I see you up there. That's right. I know you. I know about you. Oh, this is going to be so satisfying. Hold on. We got these archers to deal with. I swear, if this Cyclone does not knock away those arrows, I'm going to be so pissed. know why it canceled there, but... Get absolutely fucking owned, idiots. Okay, well. I kind of want to grab that, the Assassin's Dagger for this build. I feel like it would be actually very, very good. I'm hoping Melania's Stance Bar or Melania's Stance does not recover, or I suppose the stagger window doesn't get consumed by the ticks of Tornado, like the Ancient Hero Examiner or Tree Guardian dudes does. That'd be a little tragic. Wave donate lots. Delicious meat. Int. Strength. Faith strength. Faith endurance. Faith endurance. Strength dex. Faith. Reduces the cost of incantations. Inted faith. Okay, hear me out here. If we switch off the Banished Knight set, we do lose a bit of negation, obviously. The damage negation on the set is very good. We lose some endurance and some physical damage, but we would gain incantation cost reduction from Fia's set, while still maintaining the Inted Faith buff. Yeah, so just reduce the FP cost of sorceries by 10%. Could be worth looking into. Maybe. I wanted to do like a full caster build. We are starting to get to the point where like our mind bar is pretty substantial here. Hello? Grace? There we go. I just wanted to blast through this area with Taker's Cameo on and let that regen my mana as I went. Would be very viable. And I think that's what I'm going to do here, at least. So we're definitely not going to put up the buff that reduces my mind by 40%. Or total FP by 40%. Because it doesn't touch the mind. Ayo! Leaped up in the air just to get blasted out of it. Get wrecked. Doesn't quite reach. I wonder if I can hit this one. Can. Blasted. Breath. Oh. Fucking duded in unison over here. What the fuck? Synchronized duding. Big boy. It's not bad. But the damage is actually pretty solid. We could even switch to Morgoth's Great Rune, which would give us an extra 5 mind, because we definitely don't need the extra rune gain at this point. We're very high level. I say very high level, we're like just over 100. Thought I rolled into this. Very good. Oh! Okay, I thought I would have line of sighted him. I did not. I do know that you can jump down that ledge there, I just don't trust gravity in this game. You know? So with my mind bar being this substantial, let's switch out to Morgoth's Great Rune. It's a Great Rune. 10% HP and mind by 5. And then... go... Oh yeah. Look at that mana bar, dude. That's looking tasty. Now how does it look with Sublimity on? Still pretty okay, to be honest, but... definitely not feeling it. For, at least just for walking around. If I need the tankiness from Melania, I might even just put on the... Dragon Crest, Great Shield, and call it good. Leonin coming down? Look like it. Goodbye. Oh, that sucks them together? That's actually really cool. I really like that. Pretty good. I really wish we did find like a more unique weapon for this class. Like we had the Godric's Axe, which was fine. There's nothing wrong with Godric's Axe. It was just nothing spectacular. Actually, no, there was something wrong with Godric's Axe. The stamina cost to use that weapon art was absurdly high. I get that it's a weapon art with a colossal axe or whatever, but like... I think it's classified as a colossal weapon. Though it might be a great axe. Not 100% sure. More mind. Oh, what am I doing? Baited. Everybody in. Come on. Everybody group up. Now this is gameplay right here. Hell yeah, dude. That was awesome. More zombies up there or something? Nice cannon of Haima, bro. Fuck you, guy. How dare you? Okay. Actually, no, that's a terrible thing for Loretta, because we have... No, she can't be reposted, so... Fizz, fizz, fizz. We're gonna try to go ahead and full caster meme on this one, so... Let's do it. Yeah, it's automatically stopping her stagger, so... Bruh. Wrong one. And the blue one. Can't quite chain stagger. Well, that worked out pretty well. So, Melania is either going to be relatively tough or pretty trivial with this build, and I don't think there's going to be much of an in-between. 5k short. Because it's either she's going to get staggered by every single spell I cast, which is going to be, I'll say, a bit disappointing if it does happen. But if she doesn't get staggered by every single cast, it's going to be tough goings to try and keep her off my nuts whilst continuing to use things like Tornado and Cyclone. Suffocate will stay up for like a full minute and a half almost, so that's not too huge of a concern, but... Oh, this shield has Buckler Parry. You can parry Melania. Like that's ever gonna happen. Alright. Welcome to Elphael. I think I'm gonna remove Storm Shatter from my bar. And probably the Sublimity buff. Simply bully the Queen Knight. That's all. And destroy all the furniture in this room. Is also a necessity. Must be done. Storm passing through the Halleck tree, y'all. Wonder who all is gonna get caught up in. We got knocked off. Oh, hi. I almost rolled off the edge. My recovery roll. Where is the tree? Nowhere to be found, it seems. There you are. Oh, that was actually a clutch as hell stagger. Not gonna lie. Because keeping it from doing its rod attack on this bridge is actually really nice. Oh, lost it. Just running away from that one. Yeah, I don't think we need it, but getting rid of this enemy is nice if we ever do die. If you kind of speed run through back to here and jump down the platform, the tree is patrolling around this area, will likely detect you, and if you're detected in an unreachable location, it'll just sit there and spam golden lands instead of, you know, letting you land. So, it's no bueno. Imagine being allowed to play the game. Couldn't happen to these guys. Still can't see anything. AO? It reached? I was not expecting that to reach. Yeah, it's those assholes that I still have to worry about. Yeah, there we go. Simply tornado commands. Okay, well, I guess we're doing this here, huh? Probably do this fight down here, but I guess we can. The tree does not give a shit that we are here. Now it does. Stepped up onto its platform. Oh, this is a very bad place for me to be to fight this guy. Hold on, let me fuck away from this bridge. Yo, he's bringing the ballista with him. GG! Give me your money. Give me all your money. Okay. I think I'm gonna start getting some damage stats now. Mine feels pretty nice now. Got a good amount of it. I meant to take a bunch of this stuff off my bars, but here we are. Bruh. Imagine not getting staggered by a tornado. think this is just the Rotten Spear, though, which is definitely not worth what we do. The reward that you get from opening this chest is like oh, even worse, the Rotten Crystal Sword. So that's like just the game spitting in your face for what you have to do to get it. Like, imagine having to fight those guys in the base game. It'd be super obnoxious. Considering they're not classified as boss enemies, and there is a boss that is the Rotten Crystallian Trio, but because they're not considered boss enemies, they don't follow the boss AI that keeps them from attacking you if something else is attacking you. So, super, super obnoxious. Alright. Look. It's 10% physical damage. Like, I'm gonna put it on just to test out the casting speed, but I can almost guarantee this is gonna be garbage. But I have to pee real quick. I'll be back in a minute. I return. Alright. Shot by something. Actually, this is like the worst place to do this, because we're about to be running through Rot. It's like, unironically, you just need to cancel it so that I have more health. Do I have a quick step? Yeah, I've got a few of them. Okay. The Bloodhound step? I don't think I have Bloodhound step on anything, but we probably have the weapon art. So I'm pretty sure we cheese Knight's Cav. Go. Good stuff. Alright. Also, I forgot that, no, never mind. There's actually the one in Stormvale, too. I was gonna say, randomizers that have Erdtree, like, avatars or whatever, you can blame the Haligtree for... God, this area is so fucking beautiful, man. You can blame the Haligtree for Erdtree avatars showing up as random enemies, but there's also the one in Stormvale Castle that's not classified as an enemy, or a boss. So, fun, fun. I'm trying to think of which other ones. I guess there's the 3 in Ashen Capital as well. So, yeah. Okay. Do we try and get the Assassin's Dagger from Melania? So I feel like it'll actually be pretty decent for her. Also, if this doesn't move pest threads, I'm going to be really, really upset. It doesn't move pest threads. That's so disappointing. It's unreal. How does that not blast away pest threats? It's a projectile just like anything else. I will say, when we get to the Rot playthrough, I will not be popping this until we beat Melania. Because that's how we do things around here. Okay. Oh. We want the Dagger Talisman. Oh, it's not an enchanted remnant. It's a, Okay, yeah, no, it's not. Grab the Holy Defense one, I guess. It's a combat remnant, so we'd have to go get, like... I don't know, probably the most easily accessible one would be the... Claw Talisman? Yeah, that's a pretty quick jaunt from Stormvale. I did not buff at all before I came in here. She's gonna be right in my face. Good, it doesn't get eaten by it. That's good to know. Well, she gets staggered quite heavily by Tornado. Oh my god, that is not okay. Oh, time to run. Uh-oh, I'm by the wall. I am in danger. Keep in mind, if you're planning on keeping Melania at range, every time you cast a spell on Melania, it resets her waterfowl timer. Her waterfowl cooldown. So she can just spam that shit. Well, this is pretty much how I expected this fight to go. If my spells worked as well as I was hoping they would, this is about how I expected the fight to go. Oh, I am still locked on. How am I not... Dude! Cyclone blew away all the rot. You're joking. That's insane. She was really far away when she staggered, so I'm just gonna... I thought I was dead as fuck for sure. There's zero doubt in my mind that I just fucking died there. Is she gonna waterfowl, or... No, she's just gonna get staggered again. Okay. I'll keep taking my juicy riposts until you... decide to do... Oh, shit. Bye. I wonder if she can be staggered out of this, actually. Oh! She did get staggered out of it. Oh, shit. Yeah, I can just stand in here. Bro, that's so broken. She just died. There's no way. No way. That was bullying. She stood zero chance. That's unreal. Oh man, that's both amazing and terrible at the same time. Wow. Oh, we take those, I suppose. What else is left? We got Moog, we got Melania, Fire Giant. I mean, we got the endgame gauntlet. We got about an hour and a half left to stream, so we can do that. Trying to think if there's anything else that's relatively easily accessible, but not and challenging in some way. We haven't really done Underground at all. We haven't been to Deeproot. We did Lake of Rot on the Dragonkin playthrough. We've not really done Okron, and we've not really done Deeproot. So I wonder, maybe we should do one of the specs that probably drags us through there? I would imagine, like, the invisibility, like the Nox sorceries probably do. Also, the Death sorceries probably do. And probably the Mystic as well. I would imagine the Mystic takes us there too. So, try out those ones. Maybe have that be the last one that we do before final release of Convergence. Yeah, because I don't like actually have a reason to go through there on this path. Like, there's nothing that says, "Hey, go to Deeproot Depths." You know, it's all this stuff. So, I've got to have enough to get one more level in me. Yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Fuck it. Alright, let's, I guess burn this bitch down, huh? Let's get to it. Now, I say I'm gonna be, like, waiting for the next major update to do more Convergence stuff, but, like, I'm pretty sure there's a relatively major update coming very soon. They've been tweeting about it and all this other stuff, like, hey, check out these new zones, check out these new enemy models, we're adding all these weapons and stuff, so there's going to be a pretty major push for Convergence stuff soon. So I'm really excited, maybe to try one of the melee paths, because like all of the stuff for the alpha testing has been caster focus, which is fine. It's not something that I actively seek to play in Souls games, but it seems to have been what the focus is for this, and it's done extremely well. To the point where I don't mind that it was the focus of it. So, but I'll definitely be interested to see how they make the melee stuff work. Hey girl, what up?
I have long this world and death.
A dire need of repair. Yeah, let's sin with our lady friend. That should be exciting. Should probably find a different place to put that coaster. Besides directly beside my microphone. I'm gonna do that. Put it right there. Okay. I wonder how Scarred's magic deflection is going to work on, like, Cyclone and Tornado. I imagine it just doesn't. Work on it, I mean. It doesn't seem like it should, anyway. But we should be able to get a Suffocate up on him before he gets out of the animation where he pierces Gideon from behind. Phrasing fully intended. No, but it applied anyway. Oh no! Tornado eats the stagger. Boo. That doesn't get eaten, though. Yeah, boy. Oh, no. Knocked him out of the phase transition. Oh, blasted. That actually hurt a lot. Oh. Insane roll catch. Wait, where did my Cyclone go? Blasted again. Blasted again. There we go. Last card. Yeah, it just didn't work. As expected. I can't believe Scarred's Remembrance only gives 25k runes. It doesn't make sense. But I mean, I suppose it makes about as much sense as the main game, where, like, Rykard's gives 40k, but Horalu's gives 30k. Melania's gives 50k. Renala's gives like 20 or 30. The same as Horalu's. It's like, why? You know? Makes no sense. I'll say, I think I prefer this class without either of the buffs. Again, like, the buff enchantments seem super situational, and something I'm not interested in messing with for either of them. Like, the downsides are far too negative compared to the upsides. I should probably use some of these golden seeds, huh? Or, not golden seeds, but sacred tears. If I'm fully out of FP, it actually does not give me my full bar back, so. Alright. Horalu, we Suffocate, Cyclone, Tornado. Nothing else to say about it. I'm gonna Cyclone before we walk in, and hopefully it sticks. It did not. Okay, yeah, it's just the fog wall canceled it, I guess. I don't know. Just didn't roll. That's good. God, those riposte numbers are chunky, man. Woo! Who's coming for me? I should stagger, yeah, as soon as it comes out of the animation. Ugh. Bro. It's dumb. It feels so scripted. We take those. We're blasting through these late game boys. Alright. Let me just go ahead and get the rest of the stuff off my bars here. Get rid of those. Yeah, those are the ones that can stay. I suppose I could use storm armament still. I suppose that's not terrible. Yeah. Oh, something I never looked into was the Old Lord's Talisman with this spec, but so far it's not worked for anything in Convergence, so I don't know if they just haven't programmed it yet. But that's a little bit disappointing. We're going to hold the Flask for Elden Beast. We should be able to get a full like Cyclone Tornado off on Radigan while he's walking toward us. It has been a minute since I've watched this cutscene, though, so I do want to watch it again. It has one of my favorite details from the lore in it, where if you find the statue in Landel, where it's like, well, only regression will show the truth or whatever. It's basically you cast Law of Regression in front of the statue and it changes. It says Radigan is Marika. Spoilers, I guess. It's been over a year and a half, I'm sorry. Marika falls to the ground here. And in this animation right here, after she grabs the hammer, stands up, watch the hair switch from gold to red. Just... Oh, dude, this was such a fucking great moment in the first playthrough. When the title music starts playing. So good. Oh, blasted. True. Phase 2 is the bane of this fight. Also, hey, Nixer. Welcome in. Blast again. Oh, that was the wrong time to cast that. You're just gonna let me do it. I'll stagger you, I guess. Boom. God, those crits are just so meaty. Oh. Ooh, it's time to dodge. He's jibbing out a little bit because of the constant hits from the... Oh, it didn't crit. Okay, fair enough. 1, 2, 3. Ha. I can't believe he didn't stagger there. I mean, I know I'm hitting with the dagger, but we had Cyclones sitting on him for... Oh! We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Alright. Here we go! And as always, as for any FromSoft game, there's a really fucking confusing ending. Fuck is this? It is a gorgeous arena, though. I will say that. It's the old penis dragon from space. Can't you tell? Oh, no. That was bad lockdown. Oh, God, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die, but... Single best change in the mod. You can horse. Oh, you can't jump that. Oh god. I might be dead. I'm not dead. Okay, we're good. But Torrent is. Think you're going, lady. Yeah. Tornado move is pretty dumb. Oh, I thought that was going to be the phase 2 one. Okay, it's clearly not. Oh no, Elden Stars. I wonder if it gets deflected by Cyclone, actually. Looking like a no. Oh, I just walked directly into that. Holy fuck, that was stupid. I can't see anything. That's okay. The Stormlord reigns supreme. Excellent. There it is, dudes. Done deal. Different endings? Not that I've seen so far. I don't know if that's a thing that they focus on either. It's mostly just gameplay changing. But I didn't play Dark Souls 3 Convergence, so I'm not 100% sure. But I would say if there's going to be, then it's probably going to be in the final build. Be like probably one of the last things that they add. So overall, this build felt okay. It wasn't super great.
Fallen leaves.
At the end here, when we got let me rephrase. It was good,
Of how a tarnished became Elden Lord
but it was super stat
in
hungry.
our home.
It felt like one of those builds
Across the
that
fog,
needed a ton of mind,
lands between.
extra endurance, gotta have vigor so you don't get one shot. And the spell requirements are pretty high too.
Our seed will look back upon us
And I think,
recall
I don't know,
an age of
the
fracture.
intermediate spells in between that don't cost a ton of FP were not very good. And I think with the lack of a visible stagger meter, it made it feel kind of clunky to play. So you're not paying 100% attention to how much stagger damage a specific attack does. Like, at the end there, I was getting the hang of it. I was like, okay, put up Cyclone, put up Tornado, give it a couple seconds to tick, and then I can run in and basically anything's going to be staggered, and I can give him the old dagger shot to the nuts. But that was toward the end of the game. When you're using spells like Storm Strike, or even the very starter one that I think we managed to count out did like 10 poise damage per shot. If you're not doing that counting, or you can't focus on that counting, then it's going to be really hard to get full effect out of this class. Again, specifically because the posture meter on enemies is not visible, which I don't think is a bad thing given the style of this game, because posture meter on tons of different classes just doesn't matter in the slightest. You staggering an enemy in a bunch of different builds is inconsequential. You just get to wail on them a little bit longer, and they take slightly more damage while you're punching them. So, but in terms of gameplay toward the end, it was actually really good. But again, it's one of those things where it's like, alright, I ignore all but like 4 spells and send it. Which I guess is fine to have. Not every single spell has to have a use in a class, because that would be trying to use like 20 spells. And it's too much. So, but specifically the section where we were around like the second and third runes, we're starting to get powerful spells, but we need to dump points into faith rather than trying to get more vigor in mind or endurance or whatever. The spells in that section did not feel very good to use. The only one that did was like Cyclone. Not even necessarily just like hard in the beginning. There were some classes that felt great out of the gates. Like the Aberrant Heretic, for example, felt amazing straight out of the box. Because they had a really good weapon and a very nice, focused niche to work on. Stormcaller kind of felt like it was trying to do 2 different things. With the poise damage and then just having like the cool casting stuff. And when you have a class that's trying to do too many different things and is stat hungry like that, it's gonna feel kind of bad to play until you get to the late game. which is kind of what it was for me, because I was kind of iffy on the class as of last night, but getting into today's gameplay, I was like, okay, that was actually pretty good. Like, we bullied the shit out of Moog, bullied the shit out of Melania, like, they stood zero chance. Basically scripted Godfrey and Horaloo. Maybe not Godfrey, but basically scripted Horaloo. We did get blasted a little bit by Radigan, but every single one of those bosses was a one-shot. Like, no, I'm quite familiar with most of them and relatively good at their movesets, but yeah, there was never any time where I was scared at any point. So, yeah, the gameplay definitely came into its own at the very end. But it's one of those classes. I also, again, I mentioned this yesterday. I feel like the class would be very, very good in multiplayer. I have a friend at work who's playing Convergence co-op with some other friends, and he has a Stormcaller in his party, and it's pretty good because you can take advantage of the overkill posture damage in co-op, where the posture scaling is so much higher. You can take advantage of that overkill posture damage to actually break stance of enemies, and then let your friends who are playing their bleed builds and whatever else just absolutely lay into the boss while they're staggered. So I feel like it's a cool niche that it has, but if you're not playing multiplayer, get good, I guess. I don't know. Also, the lack of unique weapons in the mod for it so far didn't feel great. I know we found, specifically for the Fellflame Path, 2 new unique weapons. Same thing for Frenzy. Frenzy had at least 2 unique weapons, if not more. Whereas this one had Godric's Axe, which isn't even that unique of a weapon, and they just changed the weapon art to be the sweeping tornadoes thing. So, yeah. Again, overall, this was not bad by any means. This is kind of my comparison of, like, how I feel about other Souls games versus, like, for example, whenever I played Dark Souls 2, I do, like, Dark Souls 2 is my least favorite Dark Souls game because of the early game experience that you have for a blind playthrough. But overall, the experience for Dark Souls 2 for me was still like a 7 or 8 out of 10. Now, just because I think Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 3 is like a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10, or Elden Ring's 10 out of 10, doesn't mean that I disliked Dark Souls 2. It just means that I didn't like it quite as much. Like, this was still fun. This was still very good. I just didn't like it quite as much as the other builds that I played. But yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. I guess... Do we start the next class tonight? Yeah. Alright, Nixer. Well, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out for a little bit. I'm probably going to end this section of the stream and probably start up again for another hour or so. Maybe. I gotta decide what I want this to be. It's probably going to be my last Convergence playthrough for a bit. Nox Oracle and Necromancer are looking pretty good. Though I did want to try out some of the holy stuff, so Fundamentalist would be nice. I don't know, though. Ooh. Some of the lightning stuff could be pretty cool, too. And maybe, like, dragon spells as well. Like, we could get, like, the dragon breath spells. for Dragon Cultist. That would be pretty sweet. The Servant of Rod is also up there for one that I want to try, so... In Faith Magic, In Faith Holy. Necromancer also... It starts with the Summoning Bell. So it feels like summons are probably going to be pretty centric to their gameplay. So maybe we do this one whenever the game fully releases. Let them do all the work on this class that they're going to do. How about I do Fundamentalist? Yeah, we'll probably wind up doing that. But for now, I actually think I might just call it for the night. It's not super early in the evening still. Got about an hour left. Good. That might be just a decent time to call it for the day. We did our full run. We finished it up. We can go. I think so. Alright, well, thank you everybody for joining us today for the finale of the Stormcaller playthrough. Good. I will be not here this weekend, probably, so probably won't be back around until Monday or Tuesday next week. And I guess, yeah, we'll probably start our, like, final Convergence thing until they start up the next portion of the testing with their next big update. But I'll probably wind up doing some randomizer stuff, so that should be pretty good. Definitely excited for that. I've been really enjoying doing some, like, just randomizer shenanigans outside of the constant stability issues. But that is what it is. Alright. Well, again, thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Wish you all a wonderful weekend. Happy Friday tomorrow, and a good weekend to come up. And as always, until next time, take care of yourselves. Stay beautiful. I just realized my camera's been crooked this whole time. I must have bumped it while I was trying to fix my monitor. Unbelievable. Take care of yourselves. Stay beautiful. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. It's a short list. And until Tuesday? Probably Tuesday? Bye.